welcome to another Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union broadcast of Lumberjack basketball. Join us as we bring you the action live from the court with Tim Parrish. We want to take a moment to thank all of our Lumberjack sports sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now for the countdown to tip-off with Tim Parrish, and go Lumberjack!
And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here in Kellogg, Idaho, and we are here at Andrews Gymnasium, home of the Kellogg Wildcats, Central Idaho League opponent for the Lumberjack boys, as we get ready for what should be a pretty good meeting or matchup between your St. Mary's Lumberjacks and, of course, the Kellogg Wildcats. So strap in and get ready, because it's probably going to be a pretty decent game. JV game currently going on. Our JV boys are in the lead by a score of 47-31 over the Wildcats, with about 3.5 to go in the fourth period of play. So that is where we are at there. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off after a word from our sports broadcast sponsors.
Show your spirit and unleash your school colors with a debit MasterCard from P1FCU. With our exclusive high school and college design, you can represent your school with pride. To join the P1FCU Mascot Madness, visit P1FCU.org to see all our designs. P1FCU, a Pacific Northwest original since 1938. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Idaho. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSAA and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Well, well, well. Are you in need of a reputable, experienced, and knowledgeable well drilling and pump company? Look no further than Interstate Drilling and Pump. Interstate Drilling and Pump drills new wells, deepens existing wells, installs and repairs pumps, and does well testing both for water quality and gallons per minute. Interstate Drilling and Pump has 24-plus years of experience and served from Moscow to Rathdrum and the Silver Valley. Well, what are you waiting for? Get on their schedule today. That's Interstate Drilling and Pump, 208-245-5101. 208-245-5101, Interstate Drilling and Pump.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tim Parrish back here at Andrews Gymnasium here in Kellogg, Idaho, as we get set for a Central Idaho League matchup between your St. Mary's Lumberjacks and the Kellogg Wildcats. JV game currently underway. JV boys, I think, trying to break a 3-game losing streak as they lost to Kendrick, lost to Coeur d'Alene JV, and lost to Sandpoint in their last 3 matchups. And they are currently leading 51-31 over the Wildcat JV squad. With about 2 minutes left in the contest. Coming up next, our Central Idaho League standings, and this is the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. The Central Idaho League standings being brought to you tonight by Sorori Company, Sorori and Company in St. Mary's, a new little shop. If you know where Cedarwood Market was, that is where they are located now. They are a family-owned and operated business. They've got a retail shop and also kind of like a salon setup with an esthetician services such as facials and waxing by Sierra Baird. Eyelashes are done by Cheyenne Baird. If you would like to stop by and see what they have to offer, you can do so. And you could also call them, 208-568-0599. Again, they have esthetician services and eyelashes and all your clothing needs and a lot more. That's at Sorori and Company on Main Street in St. Mary's. They are right there where Cedarwood Market used to be. Now let's take a look at the Central Idaho League standings, and sitting up on top of those standings right now is the Priest River Spartans with a 2-0 league record, 8-2 overall. They beat Clark Fork in their last game. That's the Wampus Cats by a score of 58-27. That was back on the 9th of January. They will be at St. Mary's on the 21st. Looking to be a pretty tough opponent. St. Mary's sitting at a 2-0 league record, 5-5 overall. They lost 38-58 to Sandpoint on the 14th. That game was pretty close in the first half. St. Mary's had a few struggles with the shooting percentages in the second half, and they kind of let the game get away from them a little bit. Lumberjacks are here in Kellogg tonight, of course, and again hosting Priest River on the 21st. Max Preps rankings. The Priest River Spartans are sitting at number 5 in those rankings, and St. Mary's at number 6 in the rankings. Looking at the Kellogg Wildcats, they are 2-1 in league play, 6-4 overall. They beat Wallace 55-34 on the 13th. They will be at Timberlake on the 21st. The Kellogg Wildcats are 9th in the Max Preps rankings. Orofino 1-3 in league play, 2-9 overall. They lost 65-40 at Kamei on the 15th. And they will be at Logos tonight. They are 19th in the Max Preps ranking. And the Grangeville Bulldogs, 0-3 in league play, 2-9 overall. They lost 57-69 at Timberlake on the 11th. They're hosting Clearwater Valley on the 21st, and they are 21st in the Max Preps rankings. That's a look at the Central Idaho League standings. We'll come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off after this.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown teams. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Just one more way you'll get more from less. Stop by the store or find your tires at leschwab.com. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Larry's Truck Repair and Sales in St. Mary's is a proud supporter of Lumberjack Sports. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales is actually much more than the name says. Not only are they a repair shop and sales center for your big rig needs, whether it's a log truck or a dump truck, Larry's Truck Repair and Sales can get you back on the road. Larry's Truck Repair also offers trucking, pit run rock, dirt work, asphalt paving, and seal coating. You could say Larry is a jack of all trades. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales located at 489 West Meadowhurst Road in St. Mary's. Give them a call at 208-582-0556. Larry's Truck Repair and sales.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those lumberjacks.
Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Son Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Son Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler drops in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
Tim Parrish here in Kellogg, Idaho. We are here at Andrews Gymnasium, home of the Kellogg Wildcats, as your Lumberjacks get set to do battle with the Central Idaho League opponent tonight. Ought to be a good one. JV game finished up with the JV boys getting their victory 53-35 on the evening. So I think that's the first victory in 3 games for the JV boys, as they have kind of struggled a little bit. So they've gotten that out from under their belt and got back on the winning side of things. Taking a look at the Idaho Sports and Max Preps rankings and polls, and we'll start with the Idaho Sports Power rankings. The top 5, Declo, Westside, Ambrose, Firth, and Parma. The top 5 in the Idaho Sports rankings. In the coaches poll, it's Declo, Westside, Ambrose, the 1, 2, and 3 teams, and Priest River and Parma in the 4 and 5 spots. In the media polls, you have Declo, Westside, and Ambrose. That's seen a little bit of a common theme in the rankings. In the top 3, St. Mary's number 4, Priest River at number 5. And in the Max Preps rankings, it's Declo, Westside, Firth, Ambrose, and Priest River. The Max Preps rankings, of course, what they use to seed the state tournament. And that's one you really want to watch and be as high up in that as you can be if you make it to that state tournament down in Boise towards the end of February or beginning of March. So that's been a look at your power rankings and coaches polls. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to Tip-Off after this.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings, but it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in the responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, if you take a close look, those aren't just chips, they're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking. Hugh and Margie Gannon of St. Mary's are proud to support the Lumberjacks and this Lumberjack Sports broadcast. The Gannons want to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck this sports season and want you to know that they are proud of you. The Gannons say, "Go Lumberjacks!"
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years' experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Minnewaska, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric. For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today.
Tim Parrish back here at Andrews Gymnasium in Kellogg, Idaho, where your Lumberjacks are taking on the Wildcats in a Central Idaho League matchup here tonight. Should be a pretty good game, as these two teams always play each other tough. Next, we'll take a look at the area high school sports update, and that segment brought to you tonight by 3B Grill in St. Mary's. You're looking for a quick dinner or a lunch or just a snack, 3B Grill, the place to go, as they are located right there on 8th Street across from the old Wells Fargo building. And they will have, you can try their steak and chicken and pork over rice are delicious for lunch, dinner, anything, a lot of food. They have some great hamburgers, wings, loaded french fries, whatever you can think of just about they have on the menu at 3B Grill. They even have salads. So be sure to stop by 3B Grill in St. Mary's. Now for a quick look at update for area sports, high school sports. We're looking at the Lumberjacks, of course, and Kootenai and Lakeside. And we'll start with Lumberjack girls. St. Mary's Lumberjack girls 1-4 in league play, 3-9 overall. They beat Potlatch 57-49 earlier in the week. I think that was on Tuesday. Last night they went to Genesis Prep, where they fell to the Jaguars by a score of 55-44, and they will be hosting the Kellogg Wildcats next week on the 24th. The wrestling team, they had a match up here in Kellogg on Wednesday. I think the final team score was 55-25 in favor of Kellogg. And Aiden Yearout, so it was a fairly competitive night. And Aiden Yearout, who is fighting for his 100th career win, is up to number 91. So congratulations to Aiden Yearout, and we're waiting to see that number hit that 100-win mark in his wrestling career. The wrestling team, he'll get a little bit of a chance to add to that, as the wrestling team this week will be at the Clearwater Classic. That started today, and it'll be tomorrow as well down in Lewiston. The cheer team, they're going to be at, I forget exactly what it was called, I didn't look it up, but they're at a Vandals cheer competition down at U of I. That'll be on Saturday, so good luck to the Lumberjack cheerleaders in their action this weekend. Taking a look at the Lakeside Knights, the boys 3-0 in league play, 7-4 overall. They lost at Potlatch 66-62 on the 9th. and they're going to be hosting Kamei tomorrow. Kamei, a very tough opponent, undefeated from what I understand. That game, if anybody's interested, is going to be at 2:30 at Ron Miller Court in Lakeside, or I should say Plummer. The girls basketball program for Lakeside is 3-0 in league play. They're 6-5 overall, and they lost at Lafway 69-34 on the 11th. They are at Wallace on the 23rd. The Kootenai boys, they are 0-7 on the season. They haven't played a league game just yet. They lost 60-30 to Wallace on the 9th. I just seen it. They actually had a very close, hard-fought battle with Priest River the other night, Priest River JV, but they lost to Priest River JV. And they will be at Bonners Ferry JV on the 21st. The Kootenai girls, they are 0-0 in league play, 1-8 overall, lost 55-22 at Wallace on the 9th. They will be at Bonners Ferry JV on the 21st. That's a look at the area high school sports. Take a break, come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union Countdown to tip-off here on the air.
Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, is a proud supporter of Lumberjack Sports. Country Meats offers retail meats as well as custom processing of your farm-raised animals. Country Meats has a retail shop in Harrison currently open on Saturdays, or stop by their main shop at 18500 South Lane Road in Cataldo. Check out Country Meats' website, countrymeatsid.com, and follow them on Facebook for updates on hours and special offers. That's Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, also proud supporters of the Benoit County Fair.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, go Lumberjack!
If you know which side of a saw cuts wood, and if you can hammer a nail, you can do it yourself. Carpentry, construction, finishing, or framing, around here, you've got it made. You've got 10th Street Lumber. At 10th Street Lumber, we have the answers to your building and repair project questions. Every day, 10th Street Lumber helps homeowners get quality results. For lumber, blocks, power tools, fixtures, everything you need for a professional job. Don't pick up a nail until you shop 10th Street Lumber. 10th Street Lumber on the corner of 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
Fall is coming, and of course, cold weather. Now's the time to stock up on a few things. Triple X Feeds has magnetic wood pellets in stock, and it's never too early to be ready for the cold weather. Triple X Feeds also has alfalfa in stock as well as straw. And if you have some four-legged woodland friends that look a little hungry, Triple X Feeds can keep you loaded up on deer feed and deer blocks. Don't wait until the last minute. Stop by Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's today.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Tim Parrish here at Andrews Gymnasium in Kellogg, Idaho, as the Lumberjacks and the Wildcats getting set to do battle in the Central Idaho League matchup. Got the Wildcat band playing across the way, and you got the Wildcats warming up to my left, the Lumberjacks to the right. Four Wildcats at their midcourt circle doing some stretches and just kind of eyeing the Lumberjacks, sizing them up a little bit, so to speak. And now we'll take a quick look at St. Mary's not standings, but some stats for the Lumberjacks. First, the team numbers. St. Mary's comes into tonight's game with a 5-5 record. Lumberjacks are 4-2 at home on the season, 1-3 on the road. They want to switch that up. They want to get that to a winning record on the road as well. St. Mary's in conference play 2-0, and this isn't a home game tonight, but just a quick update on St. Mary's home record. The Lumberjacks are 89-13 on their home court in St. Mary's, but of course that doesn't mean anything tonight because we are on the road. Coach is Brian Chase for the Lumberjacks, of course. The head coach for the JV and assistant coach for St. Mary's is Jacob Schultz, John Shepard, Donnie Eberlin, and Donnie's here tonight. Good to see him back at the games, and he's not necessarily right up there on the sideline. Yeah, he is actually up with the bench with the rest of the boys. St. Mary's, Brian Chase and his coaching staff have a 76% winning percentage over the last 10 years. And the update on Coach Chase's record since becoming the head coach of the Lumberjacks, 191-60, 191 wins and 60 losses for Coach Chase. The Lumberjacks this year so far averaging just 54 points per game. You want to see that number obviously higher. You want to be a little bit higher scoring team than that, but 54 points is getting the job done for the most part, even though St. Mary's is only at 500 on the season right now. Field goal percentage, Lumberjacks shooting 39% from the field, 24% from three-point range, 63% from the free throw line. Lumberjacks averaging 29 rebounds and 10 assists per game. Their opponents are averaging 52 points per game, 37% from the field shooting, 24% from three-point range, 67% from the free throw line, 31 rebounds per game for opponents, 7 assists. Individually for the Lumberjacks, our leading scorers, it looks like this. You've got the junior J.J. Yearow with 17 points per game. He is shooting 44% from the field, 30% from three-point range, and 80% from the free throw line. He is, as far as guys that have been to the free throw line a few times, the leading free throw shooter for the Lumberjacks so far. Next scorer is Jack Barta, the junior, with 11 points per game. He's shooting at a clip of 38% from the field, 72% from the free throw line. Three-point shooting, would like to see a little increase in that at 19%. And then you got Isaiah Gustav, a junior. He is averaging 10 points per game, 45% shooting from the field. Again, solid from the field shooting and from three-point range at 31%. And suffering a little bit at the free throw line at 56%. Then from there, you've got Brock Barta averaging 5 points per game, Jackson Harold averaging 3, Landon Ribrick averaging 3, Hayden DeFort, who is out with an ankle injury, he's averaged 3 points per game, and then Kean Garcia averaging 2, Kason Sexton averaging 2, and Trenton Ribrick averaging 1 point per game. Just about everybody that is getting time on the floor is also putting points on the board. Marcus Speakman is kind of fresh to the varsity. He's got a couple games under his belt. His thing right now is 3 rebounds per game for him. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with a look at the Kellogg Wildcats. Can you hear me now? For people suffering from hearing loss, there is no humor in that statement. Let Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's help. With nearly a decade in the hearing healthcare industry, Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's is ready to help. From hearing evaluations to custom ear molds and everything in between, trust the professionals at Paradigm Hearing Center in St. Mary's. Call them today to schedule a comprehensive hearing evaluation at 208-582-2600. That's 208-582-2600. Paradigm Hearing Center, shifting the future of hearing health. And we're back real quick. We've got to give you a quick look at the Kellogg Wildcats. They're coached by Mike Martin, his fifth year. They are 7-14 last year, 3-5 in league play last year. This year, they're averaging 53 points per game while allowing 45 points per game. They are on a 3-game win streak. Those last 3 games, wins over Grangeville, Orofino, and Wallace. Last year, they lost a couple of guys to graduation, Reed Watcott, Blake Coburn, and Jack Field. And some key returners this year for them that are key contributors, Drayden Taylor, Bradley McDonald, and Bodie Robinson. I don't think, looking at their roster, that they had a lot of seniors on their varsity squad this year. They have Brody Robinson as a senior, and Tristan Baker, so they aren't losing a lot this season. Head-to-head with the Coach Chase's Lumberjacks, the Wildcats actually are ahead in that head-to-head with a 9-12 record against St. Mary's has a 9-12 record against Kellogg. St. Mary's is 4-1 in the league since Kellogg has moved up to the 3A, 2A rank. 2A last year, 3A this year. In head-to-head games against like opponents, the Lumberjacks are 3-1 against Timberlake, Moscow, Grangeville, and Orofino. The Wildcats are 2-2 against Moscow, Timberlake, Grangeville, and Orofino. So the Wildcats have beat Grangeville and Orofino, but they lost to Timberlake. Well, we're getting ready for the national anthem, and we're going to keep it here on the floor as they have the color guard introducing the flag, and doing the national anthem will be the Kellogg Pep Band.
First Sergeant A. Wayne.
That was the national anthem performed by the Wildcat Band. The colors presented by the USMC JROTC programs here in Kellogg. And we're just about ready, wrapped up with our pregame show. And now we'll get some starting lineups to you. We'll start with the Wildcats here in just a second. I'm going to circle and mark down my starters for the boys for St. Mary's real quick. A little bit of a change in the lineup somewhat tonight. Not a big change, but we do have a little change there. So the starters, we'll start with the starters for the Wildcats. The first starter will be number 1. He's a senior, Brody Robinson. Then the number 5 of junior, Radley McDonald. Then the number 10 of junior, Drayden Taylor. The number 21 of sophomore, Porter Lewis. And the number 24 of sophomore, Ty Cheney. The Wildcats, once again, are coached by Mike Martin. He's assisted by Josh McDonald, Everett Jennings, Jason Figueroa, and Gus Coburn. Now for the starters for your Lumberjacks tonight. The number 0, 5'9" sophomore guard of Jackson Harold gets the start. It is his first start of his varsity action. Then the next one is the 5'7" junior guard, number 3, Jack Barda. Then we got the 6'2" junior guard, number 4, J.J. Yearout. The 6'2" junior guard, number 5, Isaiah Gustav. And the 6'3" sophomore post, number 21, Landon Ribrick, wrapping up the lineup for your Lumberjacks. And again, St. Mary's coached by Brian Chase in his 11th season, John Shepard, Donnie Eberlin, Jacob Schultz, and a few other guys actually all over there for coaches for assisting the Lumberjacks. So we're just about ready to get this game underway. St. Mary's in their green and gold uniform. The Wildcats in their white with gold numbers. And the Lumberjacks will be going left to right on your radio dial. The Wildcats right to left. It'll be J.J. Yearout in the midcourt circle. He'll be going up against the number 24 of Ty Cheney. Little fist bump of respect between the two as they come up to each other at the midcourt line. The left steps into the midcourt circle. And we're just about ready. The ball is up. The tip is controlled by St. Mary's. Isaiah Gustav tracks it down. They get it to Harold. Harold to Barda. Barda up top. Down to Landon Ribrick. Ribrick was all alone. His shot goes up. It won't fall in. Ball is going to end up deflected out of bounds by the Wildcats. So St. Mary's will get to inbound from underneath. You're out to get the inbound pass. He's going to go all the way to the top to Harold. Harold hands it off to Barda. St. Mary's will reset their offense. Barda working to the right side, gets it to Jackson. Jackson to Gustav, back to Barda. Now to the short corner, left side to Yearout. Yearout, little head fake, gets his defender to move, takes his shot. It won't go. Rebound is going to go to the Wildcats this time. Kellogg bringing it down the floor. In control of it is the number 21 of Lewis. Lewis works his way to the left, picks up his dribble at the free throw line, hands the ball off to Robinson. Now they swing it over to Taylor. Taylor on the right side. Now back to the top of the key into the hands of Cheney. Right wing, three-pointer on the way, in and out. Rebound tipped out by Jackson Harold. Lumberjacks take it the other way. Down to Gustav, 3 on the way from the corner. It won't fall in. Ball's going to be tipped around. Rebound is going to be to Drayden Taylor, but Taylor doesn't quite get that ball pulled in time, and he's going to take some steps and get called for the travel. It's a turnover on the Wildcats. Lumberjacks will inbound from baseline. No score. Early first period. High entry pass into Yearout. Yearout head fake from three-point range. Drives into the lane. Kicks it out to Landon Ribrick. Ribrick's short jumper from the corner is not going to be any good. The ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary's. So still no score. 6:47 to go in the first. Wildcats have it in. Bringing it, a little bit of backcourt pressure from the Lumberjacks. Cheney brings it down the left side. Kicks it to the top to Robinson. Robinson over to the wing on the left to Cheney. Cheney surveys. He's going to go to the top of the key. Lewis now over to Taylor. Taylor looking for Cheney inside. And Cheney will get the Wildcats on the board first. Lumberjacks have it. Barda up top, looking at his signals from Coach Chase here on the sideline. Barda picks up the dribble up top. He finds an outlet to Yearout. Yearout to Gustav. Gustav working right corner. Back out to Yearout. 15 on the shot clock. Yearout's going to drive inside. Has the ball swiped out of his hands. I'm going to call it a deflection for the Wildcats. The ball will stay with St. Mary's. Lumberjacks have 11 on the shot clock. 2-0. Kellogg leads it. 6 minutes to go in the first. Into Gustav. Now to Barta. Barta penetrates. Kicks the ball out. It's loose. Harold is able to come away with it. Harold goes up the shot. It won't go. Gustav with the putback, and it's up and good. And we have our first tie of the contest at 2 apiece. 5:41 to go in the first period. Wildcats, Porter Lewis controls the ball, guarded by Barta. He's going to work his way, still in the middle of the court, right on the big Wildcat, right in the middle of the floor. Now he gets it over to Robinson. Robinson, a little bit high on that pass, looking for Lewis here on the left side. He's going to overthrow him out of bounds. Turnover, Kellogg. Year out will bring it down for the Lumberjacks. Actually, no, he gets it back to Barta. Barta brings it across the timeline. Barta left side, looking for somebody to get the ball to. Gets it to Year out. Year out on the left side. Little pump fake from Year out, working straight away. Now he tries to drive. He's going to get stood up and forced to travel. Turnover, Lumberjacks. He dribbled right into the defender and lost his footing. Wildcats will bring it the other way. They give it to Taylor. Taylor will control it for Kellogg now. Has the ball up top, guarded by Harold. Looks like the Lumberjacks are in a bit of a man defense. Year out almost with a steal there on Robinson. He almost gets another one as he gets a little piece of that one on the pass over to Lewis. Low post, top of the key, three-pointer on the way. Nice touch. It's up and good, and I believe that was tight. No, that was Porter Lewis with the three. 5-2, Wildcats lead. 4:30 in the first period to go. Corner to Year out for three. It's up and good. Jackson Harold with the assist on that one. Tied back up at 5 apiece. Drayden Taylor works right side for St. Mary's. Or for Kellogg. He's going to drive into the lane. He's going to get some contact. They're going to call it a blocking foul. Jack Barta tries to get in there to draw a charge. He's not going to get the benefit of that call. That'll send Taylor to the free throw line for Kellogg. First trip for either team to the charity stripe. Drayden misses the first free throw. Brock Barta checks in for Jack Barta. Trenton Ribrick checks in for Landon Ribrick. Second free throw from Taylor on the way. That one is good. 6-5, Lumberjacks trail by 1. Brock Barta to the top of the key. Going to hand it off to Year out. Year out takes the straightaway three. That shot won't go. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by St. Mary's. Give Kellogg that as a team rebound. Lumberjacks with a little bit of backcourt pressure on now. Barta going up against McDonald. McDonald comes all the way down. They find Cheney, short corner. His shot won't go. Taylor pulls down the rebound and steps out of bounds, I believe. So again, now the Wildcats with a little three-man press in the backcourt. Gets it over to Harold. Harold brings it down the right side. Gets it across the timeline. They're trying to trap, and there's going to be a foul called against the Wildcats. That foul goes against Evan Vendasius. First foul on Kellogg. Jackson Harold triggered in, gets it into the backcourt to Year out. Year out. Going to work left. Now into the middle of the lane. Tries to drive, loses the ball, is able to recover it. Shot is up, won't fall. Rebound is to Gustav, and Gustav cashes it in. His second putback of the night. 7-6, first lead change of the game. And we get something the other way. Was it a foul or a turnover? It was a foul on the Wildcats, and it was a foul on Robinson. Must have been an offensive foul. So St. Mary's will bring it down. They lead now 7-6. 3:11 to go in the first period. Low-scoring first period of action as the two teams fill each other out. Brock Barta drives right side now, crosses the lane, backs it out to Gustav. Gustav to Year out. Nice little head fake drive. A lot of contact. Nothing going to be called there. They're going to get a little bit of a block shot by the Wildcats and a rebound, and then we're going to get a foul against St. Mary's, and that actually, I gave that foul, I think, to the wrong person. That foul is going to go against Year out. I see who checks in for St. Mary's. Jack Barta in, and Landon Ribrick back in. 7-6, St. Mary's leads. Wildcats have the ball. Drayden Taylor, right wing. Now to the left side, over to Lewis. Lewis to the corner. Now they're looking into the lane, backing it back out. Lewis straight away, back to the corner. Three-pointer, Vendasius. It's off the mark. Ball tipped around. Wildcats pull down the rebound. Back to that same corner, into Vendasius. Now back to the top of the key. Over to the right side, short corner. Back to the wing. Wildcats moving it around. 20 seconds on the clock. Vendasius into the lane. Ball comes away. It's going to be not a steal, but a turnover. It came off of the 22's Hunter Law's leg on the pass and ended up in the hands of St. Mary's. Jack Barta works left side. Brock Barta in the corner, and Brock's three is no good. And I did not see that Brock was still in. I thought he was off. Isaiah is in. I think Jackson came out. So we had I don't know. It was Brock Barta with it. Coming the other way, Brock Barta. So a miss. I think it was Ribrick put back. A steal, a turnover, layup. Lumberjacks lead is 11-6 now. Shot on the way for the Wildcats, no good. Gustav with the rebound. Brock Barta has it. Spins out of trouble, gets it to his brother Jack, and Jack buries the three with the assist from Brock. And the Lumberjacks quickly up on that flurry, 14-6 over the Wildcats with 1:20 to go in the first. We'll take a break as the Wildcats take a timeout. It is a full timeout. We'll be back.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
And we are back. Lumberjacks with a 14-6 lead. Timeout taken by the Wildcats. 1:20 to go in the first period of play. 6 Lumberjacks have found the bottom of the net here in the first quarter. Lumberjacks with a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Wildcats patiently getting it across. Drayden Taylor here on the left side. Taylor now takes it toward the middle of the court. He's being defended by Jack Barta. He's going to hand it off to the 5 of McDonald. McDonald works to the left side, kicks the ball to Robinson. Robinson up to the top of the key. Back out to McDonald. McDonald with the 3 from the left corner. It's up and good. St. Mary's leads. 44 seconds on the clock. Jack Barta tries to dribble in, loses the ball. It's going to go out of bounds off of St. Mary's. Brent Ribrick had a chance to get to that, couldn't quite get to it. Brock Barta is going to come out. J.J. Year out, checks back in. 40 seconds on the clock, first period. Again, St. Mary's leads 14-9. St. Mary's had that out to an 8-point lead for a moment. The Wildcats will bring it down. Robinson controls for Kellogg. Swings it over to McDonald, back to Robinson, now to the corner to Cheney. Cheney into the paint to Taylor. Taylor trying to find somewhere to go with it. Ball is contested. I think we're going to block there. I didn't see who got that rebound. I think Ribrick had a little bit of a block there. I'm going to give the rebound to Ribrick. I didn't see if he was the one that actually pulled it in. Year out drive from the left side, all the way underneath. Spins, trying to find some room to work. Counts a bucket and a foul is some solid work by Year out inside. That foul goes against Caden Honorlaw. Year out to the free throw line, 80% on the season from the free throw line. Misses that first free throw. The rebound to Landon Ribrick, though. Landon had the rebound, and I didn't see who made that bucket for St. Mary's. Wildcats with it. So that's the end of the first period. 18-9, Lumberjacks with the lead. We'll be back.
Whistle Stop Coffee and More has come a long way from the little shop on Railroad Avenue. How far? Not only did they upgrade their Railroad Avenue location, they added a second location. That second location for Whistle Stop Coffee and More is on 313 St. Joe River Road. Both locations offer tasty drinks of coffee, Red Bull, or Lotus Energy, and food options, from acai bowls to cookies and delicious bagel sandwiches. Whistle Stop Coffee and More is the perfect stop for a quick bite and a drink on your way to work or school. Whistle Stop Coffee and More in St. Mary's. Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's.
And we are back. The Wildcats will start with the first possession of the second period. 18-9, Lumberjacks with the lead. On the floor for St. Mary's is Jack Barta, J.J. Yearout, Isaiah Gustav, Landon Ribrick, and Trenton Ribrick. Drayden Taylor has it up top, hands it off to McDonald. McDonald to the right side. Little step back now up to the free throw line. Back out to the number 22 of Honorlaw. His shot's no good. Got his own rebound. Putback is up and good. Honorlaw, junior for the Wildcats. St. Mary's back the other way. They lead 18-11. Gustav, right wing. Up to the top to Barta. Now to the left side over to Yearout. Yearout trying to feed it in to the post. Gets slapped back out. St. Mary's with the ball still. Yearout to Gustav. Gustav has it. Going to get it to Landon Ribrick, and Landon Ribrick with the shot. Gustav with the assist and a foul afterwards. So Trenton Ribrick gets a foul after the fact, fighting for position underneath for the rebound. Trenton Ribrick will come out. Jackson Harold checks back in for the Lumberjacks. 7:12 to go first half. St. Mary's leads at 22-11 over the Wildcats. Kellogg with the ball. St. Mary's some pressure again in the backcourt. Bringing it down is McDonald. Has it in the midcourt. Swings it to the far side over to Robinson. Now to the wing, or left corner, right corner. Now to the left corner. Driving, trying to get inside is McDonald. Ball's going to be poked away by St. Mary's. It might have been Gustav with the steal. Going to have J.J. Yearout drive the lane, and J.J.'s going to lay that up and good and be fouled. That is the first foul on Brody Robinson. Because I gave the foul to the wrong person in the last. Checking in for the Wildcats, Porter Lewis. Coming out is going to be Honorlaw. 22-11. Lumberjacks lead is 11. Largest lead of the game for St. Mary's. And the bonus shot is up and good, and it gives the Lumberjacks a 12-point advantage. Wildcats have the ball. Taylor swings it to the top of the key, down underneath. Cheney gets his shot blocked. Rebound to Year Out. Lumberjacks back on offense. Jack Barter with the ball up top. He's going to try to get around his defender. Nice little floater. It won't fall for him. Ball is going to be rebounded by the Wildcats. Kellogg quickly the other way. Taylor all the way to the free throw line. Pulls up, jumper. It's up and good for the Wildcats. Drayden Taylor finds the bucket. 23-13, 10-point lead for St. Mary's. Harold has it. Some backcourt pressure from the Wildcats. Cross court to Year Out on the far side of the floor. Now to the wing. Jack Barta has it, guarded by Taylor. Tries to split the defenders. Gets up to the free throw line. Gets it out to Harold. Harold for three. It's up and good. Jackson Harold with the right wing three. The assist from Jack Barta. 26-13, 13-point lead for St. Mary's. Lumberjacks on defense. Robinson for the Wildcats controls it. Swings it to Taylor. Back to Robinson. Robinson back out to the corner to McDonald. Now to the left side of the floor. Looking to the low post. Shot by Cheney. It's short. Cheney gets his own rebound. Putback is no good. Rebound again to the Wildcats, though, and they do get that one up and good, and that is by Cheney. St. Mary's going to trigger a three. That's Year Out. It won't go. Rebound going to be knocked out of bounds, and they say last touch by St. Mary's. And I thought that did look like it was bounced off of a Wildcat player, but they say no. And the Lumberjacks will go back on defense. Wildcats will bring it down. J.J. Year Out putting a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Bad pass by the Wildcats, almost stolen away by Harold. It'll be a deflection. Going to get it down inside to McDonald. Randall D. McDonald puts it up and good. Assist from Kellogg. It's 26-17. Wildcats cut it to 9. Harold to Brock. Brock over to Gustav. Now to Year Out. Year Out trying to work around Cheney. His shot is up, won't go. The rebound to Ribrick, and Ribrick is fouled. That's the second one on Robinson. Isaiah Gustav's going to come out. Jack Barta checks in for the Lumberjacks. 4:44 to go in the first half. St. Mary's up 26-17. Into the corner to Landon. Now back around the horn. Corner to Year Out. Year Out gets a good look at three. It's up and good. Brock Barta with the assist. 29-17. Lumberjacks stretch it back to a 12-point lead. Wildcats have it up top. Good defense by Barta all over Lewis. Now they're looking into Taylor. Going to get a little push in the back by Harold. It'll be a foul on the Lumberjacks. For some reason, chose 2 fouls for Kellogg. Tristan Baker checking in for the Wildcats. Coming out is Radley McDonald. Wildcats will inbound. Taylor looks into Cheney. Cheney right side, back to Taylor. Taylor on the wing, now down to the corner, looking into the post. Good ball movement. Shot up, no good, but a foul going to be called, and I think that's going against the Ribrick on the shot. That'll put the 22 of Honor Law to the free throw line for the Wildcats. Kellogg 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is up. It's a little bit short. Brock Barta going to come out. Trenton Ribrick comes back in. Second free throw is up. That one is good by Honor. Bringing it down is Year Out. Year Out to the corner to Harold. Harold three is short. Rebound fought for, pulled in by the Wildcats. Kellogg coming back the other way quickly. They had a man cutting across the bottom of the key. Didn't see him in time. That was Baker. Pass to the corner is going to be deflected by Year Out. Ball will stay with the Wildcats. Landon Ribrick comes out. Isaiah back in. Wildcats inbound, left wing. Lewis up to the top now. Near the midcourt circle, guarded by Sparta. Now to the wing. Taylor. And going to get a foul on St. Mary's there. They're going to say that Harold had a little reach there. And that'll be 4 fouls on the Lumberjacks. Harold will come out. Brock Barta back in. And Coach Chase is going to take a 30-second timeout. 3:48 to go in the first half. St. Mary's leads at 29-18 over the Wildcats. We'll be back.
St. Joe Potty Huts in St. Mary's is a proud Lumberjack supporter. St. Joe Potty Huts is a portable restroom rental RV pump service in Benoit County, also serving Shoshone and Kootenai counties. So for your next large gathering, wedding, family reunion, birthday party, or maybe you're having a remodel done and you need some extra facilities, call St. Joe Potty Huts at 245-4887. 245-4887. St. Joe Potty Hut says, go Lumberjacks!
And we are back after that Lumberjack timeout. 29-18, St. Mary's leads the Wildcats here in the second quarter of play. 3:48 to go before halftime. Wildcats with the ball. Taylor will inbound from the near sideline. Gets it into Cheney. Back to Taylor. Taylor guarded by Gustav. St. Mary's looks to be in a man defense again. With the ball for the Wildcats from the right side is Honorloff. He's going to have the ball taken away by Barta. St. Mary's with the steal. The Wildcats turn it over. Going to get a three-pointer on the way by Barta. It won't go. Gustav with a big rebound. The putback won't go. Rebound to the Wildcats. Wildcats have the ball. Up top, Taylor, long two. It's going to be up and good by Taylor from the right side. Nice shot by Drayden Taylor. 29-20, the Wildcats cut it to a 9-point lead. Going to get a turnover by Ribrick. Coming the other way is Taylor. His layup won't fall. Rebound went to Year Out. Year Out gets fouled. Tristan Baker will pick up that foul for the Wildcats. Kason Sexton going to check in. Jack Barta comes out. Bradley McDonald back into the game for Kellogg. Oh, Trenton Ribrick comes out as well. Landon Ribrick back in. Year Out has the ball for St. Mary's. Works it across the timeline. Now backs up. Get it over to Brock Barta, or Jack Barta, or Brock Barta. JJ has it again. Right wing down to Sexton in the corner. Left side, right side. Sexton into the middle to Brock. Back to Sexton. Sexton pulls the three. It's going to be a little bit long. We get a foul on the... They called a foul against Landon Ribrick. There's a lot of confusion. Ribrick, I thought, went straight up for the ball. It'll put Porter Lewis to the free throw line for Kellogg. First free throw is no good. Landon Ribrick will come out. Trenton Ribrick back in for St. Mary's. Second free throw is good. 29-21, the Wildcats have cut into the lead. St. Mary's lead is 8, led by as much as 13. Brock has the ball for the Lumberjacks. Barta, he's working on the right side. Picks up the dribble, goes over to Sexton. Sexton back out to Year Out. Year Out, left wing, has the ball poked away for a second. Oh, Year Out loses his footing. Going to turn that ball over. The Wildcats, Taylor's going to take it the other way and lay it up and in. Going to get a pass to Gustav, right wing. Now, or right corner, back to Brock. Now to Gustav. Gustav for three. It's off the mark. Year out right there for the putback. Nice job by Year Out coming in and basically tipping that ball back in almost like an alley-oop. That ball is going to be deflected out. Going to get a steal by Year Out. Turnover by the Wildcats. And they're going to count the bucket and the foul as Year Out takes it all the way and gets fouled. Both sides of the benches were looking to see who the foul was going to go against, and they call it against Taylor. Kellogg hoping for the charge. Wild Lumberjacks were hoping for the block, and St. Mary's got the block call. Brock Barta comes in. Jack Barta comes out. And Year Out goes to the free throw line. JJ Year Out is quietly, geez, I didn't even tell you. JJ has 17 on the night already. Free throw in and out. Rebound to the Wildcats. Kellogg back the other way. It is Lewis. He's going to drive all the way in. And they're going to call a foul on Trenton Ribrick. Ribrick was standing there kind of straight up, and it looked like possibly Lewis might have lost his footing and ran into him, but Ribrick has, I think, as much right to that spot as long as he's in position. It looked to be in position to me. Anyways, it'll send Porter Lewis to the free throw line. Second foul on Trenton Ribrick. Porter Lewis's first free throw is off the mark. He is 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Checking out is Tristan Baker. Checked in as Hunterlaw for the Wildcats. Porter Lewis's next free throw on the way. That one is good. 50%. He's 2 for 4 from the free throw line. 33-24. St. Mary's with the lead. Jack Barta brings it down. Minute 25 to go in the first half. Sexton has the ball on the left side. Going to go to Ribrick. Back out to Sexton. Sexton over to Barta. Barta. Year out right corner. Now they're looking into Gustav. Gustav contested. Shot. No, they're going to get the travel called on Gustav. Minute 9 to go in the half. St. Mary's with the 33-24 lead. A little bit of backcourt pressure from the Lumberjacks. Now Lumberjacks back out. Drayden Taylor has it. Sexton watches him, guards him as he comes across the line. Over to the corner. Porter Lewis. Lewis to the free throw line. Back out to Taylor. Taylor's going to take the three. It's up and good. Nice shot by Drayden Taylor from downtown. 33-27, 6-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Jack Barta has it here on the right side, near the timeline. He's going to get it back over to Sexton on the left side. Now to the corner to Ribrick, right back to Sexton. Ball is going to be off of Drayden Taylor as he knocks it out of bounds. 18 on the shot clock. Year out to inbound it. Going to get it to Jack. Jack to Year out. Nice setup on the three. A little bit long. Shot won't fall. Rebound to the Wildcats. And a whistle and a foul. Is it a whistle or a foul? No, I think it was just Year out deflecting it out of bounds. JJ's going to come out. Brock Barta checks in for him. JJ hasn't been out a lot in this one so far. He's been playing pretty good, as is noted by his 17 points in the first half. Wildcats will bring it down, playing for that final shot before the half. They can cut this to a 3-point deficit or a 4-point, depending on what they end up with if they get a 3 in. And we got McDonald. Going to get an open, nope, thought about an open look for Drayden Taylor. Shot is on the way by Porter Lewis. It's no good. Rebound was taken by Sexton. The Wildcats saved it into him. Some Lumberjacks can't do nothing with it. And that's how we'll go into the half. St. Mary's leads it 33-27 over Kellogg. We'll be back with a look at your halftime statistics. And first, we want to mention Valentine's Day is coming up. One of our sponsors is the Country Fair in St. Mary's. Not only are they a department store with clothes and booths and toys and stuff like that, but they also can get your Valentine's gifts taken care of right there at the Country Fair in St. Mary's on Main Street. They've got a whole lot of items to choose from clothes to boots to accessories to some other, like some hunting type stuff, and it's just kind of hard to explain everything they've got. They've also got some sales going on right now at the Country Fair, and I've actually got the information here. So select winter fashion is 20% off right now at the Country Fair in St. Mary's. They've also got winter jackets and boots 20% off, and with Valentine's Day coming up, they say that they have lots of great gifts. They also want to thank the St. Mary's community for voting the Country Fair as the best gift store and department store in St. Mary's. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back with the first half statistics.
Show your spirit and unleash your school colors with a debit MasterCard from P1 FCU. With our exclusive high school and college design, you can represent your school with pride. To join the P1 FCU Mascot Madness, visit P1FCU.org to see all our designs. P1 FCU, a Pacific Northwest original since 1938. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch. Breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Idaho. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSAA and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Well, well, well. Are you in need of a reputable, experienced, and knowledgeable well drilling and pump company? Look no further than Interstate Drilling and Pump. Interstate Drilling and Pump drills new wells, deepens existing wells, installs and repairs pumps, and does well testing both for water quality and gallons per minute. Interstate Drilling and Pump has 24-plus years of experience and served from Moscow to Rathdrum and the Silver Valley. Well, what are you waiting for? Get on their schedule today. That's Interstate Drilling and Pump, 208-245-5101. 208-245-5101, Interstate Drilling and Pump.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
And Tim Parrish back here at Andrews Gymnasium, home of the Wildcats. His Lumberjacks taking on the Wildcats. Landon. Didn't know you were here. Handed my camera off to Landon Holmes. He took some pictures at the Potlatch game, so I figured see if he wanted to do it again tonight. Let's see. Back to the stats. Taking a look at the team stats. First, just kind of the most important one. Actually, first, 18-15 run in the second quarter in favor of the Wildcats gives us a 33-27 game at the half. St. Mary's leading by 6. The Wildcats in the first half shot 46% from the field. They shot 47% from two-point range, 43% from three-point range, and 50% from the free throw line. The Wildcats had 7 turnovers with 3 points off the bench, and they scored 8 points off of Lumberjack turnovers. For the Lumberjacks, St. Mary's 45% from the field, 53% from two-point range, 33% from the three-point range, and just 33% from the free throw line. St. Mary's had 5 turnovers. The Lumberjacks scored 6 points off of the Wildcat turnovers. So a little bit of a disparity there, but St. Mary's still holding on to a lead in the first half. Taking a look at the rebound numbers, it's pretty even. 14 for the Lumberjacks, 13 for the Wildcats. St. Mary's with 8 offensive rebounds to Kellogg's 3. The Wildcats 10 defensive rebounds to the Lumberjacks 6. Assists 5 for the Lumberjacks, 4 for the Wildcats. Steals, St. Mary's has 4 steals, Kellogg with no steals. The Lumberjacks have 2 blocked shots. Kellogg has blocked 1 Lumberjack shot. Individual numbers, leading scorer for the Wildcats, Drayden Taylor with 10 in the first half. And then Radley McDonald and Porter Lewis with 5 apiece, 4 points for Ty Cheney. And off the bench, Caden Honorlaw with 3. For St. Mary's, they've got, I think, 6 scoring actually. Year out leading the charge with 17 points in the first half. And then the next up is 4 points for Gustav and 4 points for Landon Ribrick. 3 points for Harold and 3 points for Jack Barta, 2 points for Brock Barta. So it's nice to see Year Out having a good first half, but I'd like to see a few other Lumberjacks closer to that double-digit scoring in the first half, but that's okay. We'll see what adjustments both teams make coming out in the second. Rebounding numbers, St. Mary's individually, Gustav with 4, Landon Ribrick with 4, Year Out has 3. Jack Barta leads with assists with 2, and the steals are even, 1 apiece for 1 for Year Out, 1 for Gustav, and 1 for both Bartas. So that's a look at your halftime stats. We'll take a break, come back with the second half of action from Andrews Gymnasium in this big CIL matchup. The Lumberjacks and the Wildcats doing battle here in Kellogg.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown teams. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Right now at Les Schwab, it's the deal you've been waiting for. The Score More sales event. Save up to $160 instantly on a wide selection of 4 tires and 4 wheels. Plus, every tire is covered by America's best tire warranty. 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Just one more way you'll get more from less. Stop by the store or find your tires at leschwab.com. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Larry's Truck Repair and Sales in St. Mary's is a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales is actually much more than the name says. Not only are they a repair shop and sales center for your big rig needs, whether it's a log truck or a dump truck, Larry's Truck Repair and Sales can get you back on the road. Larry's Truck Repair also offers trucking, pit run rock, dirt work, asphalt paving, and steel coating. You could say Larry is a jack of all trades. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales located at 489 West Meadowhurst Road in St. Mary's. Give them a call at 208-582-0556. Larry's Truck Repair and Sales.
And we're back. Halftime about ready to wrap up. St. Mary's starting 5 back on the floor, and the Wildcats still huddled around their coach. And they need to get moving, I think. St. Mary's will start with the first possession. Lumberjacks will now go right to left on your radio dial. Harold, Barta, Year Out, Gustav, and Ribrick on the floor for the Lumberjacks. Robinson, McDonald, Taylor, Lewis, and Cheney out there for the Wildcats. And Lumberjacks will get things going here in the third. Harold, right corner, gets trapped, looks into the short corner, backs it back out to Year Out. Year Out, working that right side, nowhere to go, gets it back out to Harold, now back to Year Out. Year Out, all the way up to the left side to Barta. Barta surveying, he's going to get it over to Landon. Landon Ribrick for three, it's short. Rebound to the Wildcats. Kellogg back the other way. Kellogg looking to close this gap a little bit more, and what are we getting? Oh, it's shot clock not running. The Wildcats will get the shot clock figured out. Wildcats get the ball in, far side. Gonna get the ball in the corner, out to Taylor. Taylor up top, swings it over to Robinson, left side of the floor, now to Cheney. Cheney up top, swings over to Taylor. St. Mary's almost swats that ball away, but the Wildcats able to keep a hold of it. 16 on the shot clock, back to Taylor. Taylor working right side, up top for the Wildcats. He's got Gustav on him, gets a screen, they switch it off to Harold. Now driving in is McDonald. They can't get nowhere with it. Going to get 4 seconds on the clock. Shot is no good. Rebound goes to Barta. Barta takes it the other way for the Lumberjacks. Flips it over to Year Out. That was a dangerous pass. He flipped it in front of the defender, running down the court. Back over to Jack. Jack Barta working the right side for the Lumberjacks. He's going to get it to the corner to Jackson Harold. Harold for three. That shot won't go in. Rebound to the Wildcats. Barta with a steal. A turnover. Foul on the Wildcats. And Year Out with the bucket. So you're going to count the bucket and the foul. That foul, they say, goes against Porter Lewis. That is his second. So he's the one I missed earlier with a foul in the first. Year Out to the free throw line. Year Out. The free throw is good. There's a foul on St. Mary's from Landon Ribrick. Landon will come out. Trenton Ribrick in. 36-27, St. Mary's leads. Back to a 9-point lead. Wildcats have in the backcourt. Lumberjacks putting a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Kellogg gets it across the timeline. They find Lewis to Cheney. And a little bit late on that whistle, but there was a lot of contact, so I'm not surprised if there's a foul against St. Mary's. And that one goes against Trenton Ribrick. That'll be his third. So both Ribricks have 3 fouls. On the shot, sends Ty Cheney to the free throw line for the first time. And his first free throw will fall through. Marcus Speakman going to check in for the first time tonight. He'll go in for Ribrick. Lumberjacks still playing man-to-man. (36-28), St. Mary's with the lead. Cheney's second free throw. On the way, that one is good. First Wildcat to make both free throws. Into Gustav, now to Jack, down the left side of the floor. Gonna find somebody to give it to. They get it up to Marcus. Now back to Barta. Barta works down the right side, kicks it out to Harold. Harold to the free throw line, backs it out to Year Out. Year Out's gonna trigger the three. It's up and good by Year Out. Harold with the assist, and 23 points for J.J. Year Out in the game. Bring the ball down for the Wildcats is Taylor. Taylor working right side, guarded by Gustav. Now they flip it up to Porter Lewis. Lewis guarded by Barta. Lewis surveys, goes left, kicks the ball to the right to Robinson. Robinson in the lane. Barta with the steal. Barta going to take it all the way down, gets tripped up and fouled. That foul goes against Robinson, his third. Second team foul for the Wildcats in the second half. Barta to the free throw line. He makes the first one. On the season, Jack Barta 72% from the charity stripe. St. Mary's stretches it to a 40-29 lead. Second free throw on the way. That one good as well. Wildcats bring it down. Taylor brings it down the right side. Gustav there to guard him. Gustav going to put some pressure on him. Swipes that ball away from a second. Jumps on it. Ball still loose. Gustav is going to get the steal. Turnover. Got a shot here. It was blocked by Kellogg. Rebounded to Barta, and then we get something else. Something happened down there on the sideline. I think St. Mary's dribbles it out of bounds. So call it a turnover on Barta. 41-29. A lot of action there in that last little bit. Checking in for the Wildcats has been Dacius. Coming out is Robinson. 5:17 to go in the third. 41-29, St. Mary's leads. Wildcats have it in the backcourt. Porter Lewis, guarded by Barta. Going to get it over to Taylor. Taylor left side. Now up to Cheney. Cheney straight away. Now over to the corner to Lewis. And an offensive foul on the Wildcats. That one's going to go against Taylor. His second foul. And a timeout taken by the Wildcats. It's a 30. We'll take it as well. 5:04 to go in the third. 41-29 St. Mary's leads. We'll be back.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreation facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
And we are back. St. Mary's will have the ball after the quick timeout by the Wildcats. Wildcats putting on a press, and the press almost works, but St. Mary's able to keep the ball. That was a lucky break for St. Mary's. Looking into Speakman. Speakman loses the handle. That was a good look, some good ball movement, but it turns into a turnover. That just didn't quite get into Speakman's hands cleanly to go up with it, but he's got to just keep his head on his shoulders and get the next time around. Wildcats bringing it down. Driving is McDonald to the corner, now to the wing. Right side. Going to get the shot. A little bit of a late on the whistle, but they're going to call the travel against St. Mary's, or against Kellogg. Taylor tries to spin into the lane. Wildcats going to put that press on again. Oh, Coach Chase didn't like that. And we're going to get a foul against St. Mary's. Isaiah there with the foul. Jackson Harold trying to play quarterback and pass that ball all the way down the floor. Coach Chase telling him, don't do that. .441 to go in the third. That ended up, it was only the first foul for Gustav, but still you put your teammate in a bad position there trying to come back to that ball. The Wildcats have it. It is Lewis working against Jack Barta. Out of the top to Cheney. Cheney swings it over, deflected, and picked off by Jack Barta. Nice steal by the Lumberjacks. There's a pass down to Brock Barta. Brock to Speakman. Back out to Yearout. Yearout a head fake from the right side. He's going to try to flip it to Speakman. It gets through a bunch of traffic down into the underneath, and it's going to be a pass a little bit too high. Turnover on St. Mary's. Barta trying to get that into Gustav. Lumberjacks not trying to get too tricky. They're just trying to get that chemistry and some of those beautiful passes. The Wildcats get the ball in. I think I heard Coach Martin call for a timeout, but by the time he said it, the ball was already in play. Bradley McDonald has it here on the right side. The corner to Taylor, back to Cheney. Cheney still on that right side. Marcus Speakman all over Cheney. They're going to try to get it inside to Taylor. Taylor's going to work his way in, going to get a foul against the Lumberjacks. There'll be a foul against Marcus. His first, team's fourth. Sends Taylor to the free throw line. Taylor 1 for 2 tonight. A little bit too hard on that free throw. Second free throw from Taylor on the way. Again, a little bit too much on that one. He misses it. The rebound goes to Gustav, and St. Mary's will take it the other way. Jack Barta has the ball for the Lumberjacks. He's being guarded by Vendasius. He's going to work to the top of the key. Now back, goes left. Down to the corner to Brock Barta. Brock surveys, picks up the dribble. Back to Jack. Jack looking for somebody to get the ball to. Instead, they're going to go a three-pointer on the way by Brock Barta. It's no good, but there's going to be a foul against St. Mary's. That's going to go against Speakman underneath, jockeying for position. Jackson Harold will go back in. Speakman will come out. Wildcats will inbound. Been no real scorer. Nobody's really scored in a while here. Fifth foul, too, so Wildcats will go to the line for every foul. Wildcats have the ball, trying to get that in. They do. The pass shot is up and no good. Nice ball movement. The rebound goes to Jackson Harold, though, and the Lumberjacks will take it the other way. Going to get it over to Jack Barta. Jack back to Brock. Brock faking a couple of passes. Now back to Jack. Wildcats being very active on defense in their zone, I think. Back over to Jack Barta. Jack is going to drive to the free throw line, kicks it out to Year Out. Back over to Jack Barta. Jack, little head fake, drives into the short corner, passes it out to Brock. Brock into Gustav. Back to Brock. Brock with the three, too long on that one. And they are going to say that ball, it should be a shot clock violation, I think, because it didn't hit nothing, so it should go to the Wildcats regardless. So refs are talking. I guess unless Kellogg actually held onto the ball, but nobody really possessed it. So it's a turnover. It's basically a turnover, shot clock violation. I'm not going to call it a turnover because it was a missed shot. But now if that would have hit the rim, that's another story. But Wildcats with some Lumberjacks in the backcourt. Taylor guarded by Harold. Taylor picks up his dribble, gets it over to Vendasius. Now over to Porter Lewis. Lewis underneath. Honorlaw back over to Cheney. Cheney working on Gustav. The shot is no good. Rebound goes to Year Out. Year Out gets it to Barta. Counts the bucket and the foul. That foul goes against Cheney. That's his first. Sends Brock Barta to the free throw line. 43-29, St. Mary's with the lead. Barta, I think, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Checking in for the Wildcats is Brody Robinson and Tristan Baker. Brock's bonus shot up and good. 44-29, Lumberjacks with the lead. 2:20 to go. Wildcats quickly down the floor. Into the corner. Driving is Honorlaw. Gets into the paint. Finds the number 30 of Vendasius, and he's going to put it up and good. His first bucket. 44-31. St. Mary's with the lead. 12-point lead for the Lumberjacks. 13-point lead. I think they had a 15-point lead there for a second until the Wildcats made that shot. St. Mary's with the ball. Year Out, left side. Back over to Barta. That's Jack. Jack takes a little. Going to get it to Brock. Now to Jack. Jack for three. It's good. Nice shot from the right wing. Brock Barta with the assist. 47-31. St. Mary's lead. 16-point lead for the Lumberjacks. I think the Wildcats either shot and turned it over, or I'm going to call it a shot and a rebound to Year Out. And then a foul by Kellogg. That's the fourth foul on Robinson. Yearout comes out. Gustav comes out. Speakman checks in, as does Garcia. Minute 21 to go in the third, 47-31. St. Mary's with the lead. Jack Barta has that ball tipped up in the air. Coming away with it is Harold. They're going to get a three-pointer on the way from Kean Garcia. That shot is off the mark. Rebound to the Wildcats. Kellogg quickly the other way. Out to the corner. Three-pointer on the way. That shot is no good. Rebound to Harold. And we got a whistle. I'm not sure what they're calling or what they're doing here. Oh, I'm not sure if it's St. Mary's or Kellogg, but one of the teams should have been shooting free throws a minute ago, and I think that's what it is. I think they had a goof up. Okay, so St. Mary's has got to go to the free throw line. Everybody missed that on that last foul. They missed it. It was the fifth foul against Kellogg. So they're saying that Yearout was the one that got fouled, and Yearout is on the bench right now, so they may have to sub him out real quick to get Yearout to shoot his free throws. So we need to pull Kean out for a second and put Yearout in, because Yearout had some free throws that he didn't get to shoot earlier. St. Mary's had that rebound after that shot, I think. So they've got to, I think St. Mary's will still get credit for that rebound if they make both. I'm not sure. Anyways, the first free throw is made by JJ. JJ this year is leading. His top score, I think, was 26 against Potlatch, and he is at 25 now. Now Garcia will check back in, and Yearout will come out, and we're still getting a little bit of it's not a timeout for either team really, but it's just the refs are saying, hey, let's get going. They told him to hurry. Now they told him to wait. We're telling him to hurry. So it should be St. Mary's ball because the three was missed over here in Kellogg's last possession. Jackson Harold got the rebound, and that was when they realized that there was a mix-up on the scoreboard, or a mix-up on not getting the foul shots for St. Mary's. St. Mary's leads by 18 right now with 1:01 to go in the fourth. It's 49-31. The Wildcats have been held to 4 points here in the fourth quarter. St. Mary's, I think, is 16 if my quick math is right. So it's a 16-4 run, I believe, for the Lumberjacks here in the third. As the refs are still going over what needs to happen. We're going to take a quick break.
Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Son Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Son Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887.
And we are back, and we're just they're talking to the official scorekeepers and stuff to see. Okay, so I think I heard him say they're going to take the free throws away. So they're taking the free throws away that Year Out just shot because he said they're past the window of correction. So they didn't catch that in time. St. Mary's made a three-pointer, I think, shortly after that. And then the Wildcats came down, took a shot on a three-point shot. They missed. St. Mary's had the rebound, so the ball will go to St. Mary's. The free throws come off the board. So it is now 47-31. Not an 18-point lead for the Lumberjacks yet, but the Lumberjacks will have possession. And all of that stuff was for nothing. They should have just continued play if it was past the time for correcting it. So they should have just played on basically. But hey, things happen. Now they're going to let the crowd know what. They're going to let the crowd know what happened. So a quick kind of explanation to the crowd. They may not totally know what was going on, but inbound pass, the Wildcats put on a big press. Oh, and that ball is loose. St. Mary's has it, and Coach Chase is going to take a quick timeout. And it's a full timeout. So after all of that, we get another timeout. 47-31, St. Mary's leads with 55 on the clock in the third. We'll be back.
Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night, or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler drops in the toilet, to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to safety. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
And we are back. St. Mary's will try the inbound again here as the Wildcats have a pretty furious press going on right now. Lumberjacks had to get something maybe written up to try to break this press. So Sparta has it. He's going to work it in the middle of the floor, gets around his defender, crosses the timeline. Now they get it to Harold. Harold to the corner. Now back to Jack. Jack up to the top of the key, gets it to Year Out. Year Out going to take the three. It's up and good. And I didn't see Year Out. I didn't put Year Out in. So who is off the floor? Sparta, I think, with that assist. So 26 now for Year Out. That ties his game against Potlatch. Drayden Taylor has it. That actually gives St. Mary's a 19-point lead, 50-31. Going to have the ball up on the wing for the Wildcats. Kellogg has it, working it to the left side to Taylor. Taylor almost loses it. Able to regather. He's going to still take the three. Long three. It's off the mark. At the buzzer, and that's how the third comes to an end. 50-31, St. Mary's leads the Wildcats here in Kellogg. We'll be back.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, if you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Hugh and Margie Gannon of St. Mary's are proud to support the Lumberjacks and this Lumberjack Sports broadcast. The Gannons want to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck this sports season and want you to know that they are proud of you. The Gannons say, "Go Lumberjacks!"
There we are back, and I'm going to make sure before I switch things up, but I think we've got Brock Barta coming out and Landon Holmes coming in to start the fourth frame of play. 50-31, the Lumberjacks lead over the Wildcats. The Lumberjacks are going to go back to their starting lineup. Well, no, Landon was not the starter, I don't think. Was Landon the starter? Yeah, Landon was the starter. So it's the starters back on for St. Mary's. Wildcats will start with the first possession of the fourth period. St. Mary's up 50-31. Big third quarter for the Lumberjacks. Kellogg has the ball. Working from the left side. Radley McDonald stood up. There's a pass that's deflected by Barta. It was a bad pass by McDonald. Taylor into the lane. Can't find anywhere to go with it. Gets to Vendasius. Vendasius is going to drive. No good, but a foul going to be called. See who that foul goes against. That's going to go against Harold. That is Jackson's third foul. Shooting free throws. Gets Vendasius to the free throw line for Kellogg. First free throw on the way. It's up and good. Second free throw is going to rattle home. The Lumberjacks held the Wildcats to just 4 points in the third. 50-33, St. Mary's with the lead. Harold has the ball here, left side. Goes to Landon Ribrick. Cross court to Jack Barta on the right side. Jack working against Taylor. A little bit of a mismatch size-wise there, but Barta uses his speed to help get himself open. Jack now still in that corner, guarded by Vendasius. He's going to drive all the way under, gets it to Harold. Harold's going to come up to the short corner, high floating shot. It's up and good by Jackson Harold. 52-33, St. Mary's leads. Early fourth quarter. Drayden Taylor has the ball for the Wildcats. Swings into the corner, left side. Back into McDonald, just inside the right wing. Back to the corner to Cheney. Cheney drives under. Shot is going to be not blocked. It's going to be a foul from underneath. And that will be against Ribrick. That is Landon Ribrick's fourth foul. Puts Ty Cheney to the free throw line to shoot two. Trenton Ribrick's going to come in for Landon. Well, maybe. We'll see. Got to make the free throws first, and he is. He's 2 for 2, and he missed the first one. So I kind of jinxed him a little bit there. So the brothers will switch spots. Landon Ribrick heads over to the bench for a breather. Trenton comes in. Cheney, second free throw. On the way. That one is no good as well. Rebound was to Trenton Ribrick. Wildcats tie it up, and the possession will stay with Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks showing the press themselves now. Or no, the Wildcats showing the press. Harold has it. Gets a nice pass into the middle to Year out to Gustav. Now back out to Jack. Oh, they're going to say he took a little bit of an extra step there, and Jack turns around, shakes his head. Yep, I know. Good movement there, and the play looked nice for St. Mary's. It's just that little extra step by Jack. Now the Lumberjacks show some backcourt pressure, but they back out of it pretty quickly. Drayden Taylor brings it across for the Lumberjacks. Taylor has Year out on him, gets a screen. Year out, loses the ball for a second. Wildcats able to keep possession, though, as Lewis comes up with it. Now to Vendasius. His shot's going to rattle around. It doesn't fall in. flying in from the Wildcats side. I'm going to give Gustav the rebound. Wildcats, I think, get a foul there, and they do. That is going to go against Cheney, his second, as he comes flying in from behind to try to get that foul or that rebound. Oh, bad pass thrown away by the Wildcats. I'm going to call that a turnover there, and we're going to get a foul against St. Mary's. That is Year Out's second foul. Taylor to the free throw line. Taylor is 1 for 3 from the charity stripe. And his struggles continue with a miss there. Second free throw on the way. That one is good. 6:15 to go. Lumberjacks facing that backcourt pressure. And they're going to force the turnover as Year Out tries to make a move around the defense and dribbles the ball out of bounds. So that pressure is working for the Wildcats. Checking in for Kellogg is Robinson. Lumberjacks got to be able to break this press, but this is a pretty good press being put on by Kellogg. Wildcats have it. That's Porter Lewis up top. He's going to work right side all the way down to the blocks. Looking to find an outlet. Gets it to Robinson. Back to McDonald. McDonald tries to penetrate. Kicks the ball to the corner. Back out to Robinson. Now back to McDonald. McDonald kicks it back out to Robinson. Robinson for three. It's short. Rebound goes to Year Out. Year Out has the ball. Over to Harold. Cross court. Trying to get it over to the corner. Bad decision there on Harold trying to do that cross-court pass. I think Coach Chase, again, because he did that earlier on a inbound pass, you just can't try those long down-court passes. Over to Harold, or cross-court sometimes, unless the guy's way open. Barta has the ball. Skip pass over, travel again by Jack. Lumberjacks turning the ball over a little bit here. 34-52. Lumberjacks with the lead. Wildcats bring it down the left side of the floor, and there's a foul on Year Out. Year Out trying to knock that pass out the way. That's Year Out's third foul, so that's a tough one for Coach Chase right now with 5:22 to go. So they're just going to switch their spots and put Gustav over there. Into Porter Lewis. Lewis brings the ball across on the left side, down to Taylor. Taylor, wing, back to the top to Cheney. Cheney's going to drive. Big step through, shot up, no good, but a foul on Ribrick. Too much contact there. Now put Cheney to the free throw line. St. Mary's getting some fouls on him here. That's the fourth foul on Trenton Ribrick. Fifth foul on St. Mary's. That's a lot of time left to have 5 fouls against the Lumberjacks already. Cheney's first free throw is up. He missed his last 2. Next free throw up. That one is good as well. Wildcats, 36. Bad pass by St. Mary's. That might have been Year Out with the turnover and a foul against St. Mary's, and they said that's against Year Out. That is Year Out's 4th. And puts McDonald to the free throw line, and Coach Chase wants a timeout. Coach Chase not happy at the moment. It's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. 52-36, St. Mary's leads. We'll be back.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
And we are back. Coach Chase not happy with the way the Lumberjacks are taking care of the ball, or lack thereof, here in the early goings of the fourth period. And not only that, but St. Mary's has 5 fouls against them already with only 3 minutes gone. Bradley McDonald to the free throw line. First time for him. They're giving the Wildcats all the time in the world to make a comeback by not taking care of the ball. Free throw is up and good for the first one. I think Garcia came in for, he did. JJ comes out. Both free throws are up and good by McDonald. 52-38. Jackson Harold bringing it down the sideline for the Lumberjacks. He's being double teamed, getting it out to Trenton Ribrick, and Trenton's going to be fouled. It's only the second foul on the Wildcats. That one goes against the 24 of Ty Cheney. That shows as his third foul. Second foul on the Wildcats here in the fourth. And the Wildcats have really come out with an aggressive defense here. Into the backcourt to Gustav. Gustav going to hand it off to Harold. Harold giving it over to Barta. Now to the corner to Garcia, back to Barta. Wildcats using a little bit of a size advantage right now over the Lumberjacks. Back over to Garcia, right side. Now back to Barta. Lumberjacks got to be a little bit patient, but they've got 10 seconds on the shot clock. Going to get it over to Jack. Jack's going to take that three. That's off the mark. Rebound tipped out to the Wildcats. Wildcats quickly down the floor. Taylor up to the free throw line. Taylor loses the ball, gets it out to his teammate. Three-pointer on the way from the corner. That shot is no good. Rebound is going to go to, I think it was Garcia. Lumberjacks, again, they've got to break this pretty solid press. So they're giving a warning to Drayden for something, I guess. I'm not sure exactly. Into Gustav. Gustav going to quickly down the sideline. Wildcats going to try to get him trapped. The Lumberjacks get it out. Harold down to the baseline. Harold's going to, I thought Harold tried to deflect it off of a Wildcat, but he, I guess, just turned it over. Wildcats will bring it down. Wildcats have really slowed St. Mary's progress. Garcia guarding Robinson, deflects that out of bounds. Robinson had a little bit of a perplexed look on his face, like he maybe thought he got fouled. His coach says it's not his fault you got it knocked away. Over to Taylor. Taylor for three. Off the mark. Gustav with the rebound for the Lumberjacks. Gustav forces it, comes ahead. Oh, Gustav has the ball stolen away. Driving it down the other way and putting it up and good is Porter Lewis on the steal. 52-40. St. Mary's leads by 12, but St. Mary's offense has gone kind of stagnant, especially with the Wildcats putting on the pressure defensively. And get a little bit of sweep from behind from Taylor. No, didn't get it knocked loose. Barta's going to drive. Kicks the ball out to Harold. Harold drives. He's going to put up a floater. It won't go in. Rebound is pulled down by Gustav. Barta to Harold. Harold. Cross court to Ribrick. Oh, Ribrick's shot rims out. The rebound, though, is picked up by Gustav. His shot won't go, and he'll be fouled. That foul goes against, looks like Radley, and that's his second. Gustav to the free throw line to shoot two. 56% from the charity stripe is Isaiah. on the season. Makes the first free throw. Garcia and Trenton Ribrick come out. J.J. Yearout and Landon Ribrick back in. Yearout's been stuck at 26 for a little while on the scoreboard. Gustav's next free throw. That one leaves it short. Rebound to Kellogg. Kellogg's bringing it the other way. Under 3 to play. Around the corner, around the horn. Three-pointer on the way by Lewis. It's no good. Taylor with the rebound. It won't go, but he'll be fouled. I think that was against Isaiah. Isaiah's second puts Taylor to the free throw line. He has had a rough night at the charity stripe tonight. He's only made 2. 2 out of 7. Brody Robinson comes out. Checking in for him is Honorlaw for the Wildcats. Second free throw is up. That one is no good. Landon Ribrick with the rebound, but then Wildcats with a steal. And St. Mary's gets the steal back. And the Wildcats then get another steal. I didn't see who turned it over. Coming the other way, Taylor lays it up and in for the Wildcats. St. Mary's just having a little bit of trouble. That's the first bucket of the second half, besides the free throw for Taylor. St. Mary's gets it down underneath, and they get it down to Landon Ribrick, and he can't hold on to the pass. It's 11-point lead for St. Mary's. Lumberjacks getting a little sloppy with their ball control here late in this fourth. It's only 3 points for St. Mary's in the fourth, to be in matter of fact. Kellogg has 11. So they're trying to bring that ball, get that lead. 3-pointer on the way. It's up and good from the corner. And that is Brody Robinson with his first bucket. And St. Mary's has that ball deflected out of bounds by Kellogg. Checking in for Kellogg is Tristan Baker. The defense is being really tough for St. Mary on the Wildcat side here in the second half. Sparta has the ball. Sparta to the corner to Jackson. Jackson gets trapped, finds an outlet to JJ. JJ has the ball stripped out of his hand. And then we've got it coming the other way. What do we have? It's a foul. Who's it going to go against? Going to get a technical against Coach Martin is going to get a technical call. I don't know who the other foul went against. If it was against St. Mary, I can't imagine it must have been going to be called against Kellogg, and that's what. Yeah, the foul was against Kellogg. Porter Lewis picks up his third, and then a technical against the coach. And Coach Martin is not sure why. I think he said, I wasn't even talking to you. Puts Jack Barta to the free throw line for the Lumberjacks. And the first free throw is no good. St. Mary's is just, a really tough defense for Kellogg here in this fourth quarter. Has really stymied the Lumberjacks. Both free throws are made by the Lumberjacks. 5 fouls on Kellogg. I thought it was a loose ball foul. I don't think it's being called. That was a technical foul, so they need to. They're going to make. That was a loose ball foul, though. So I don't know. St. Mary's, I would think, would be getting some foul shots, but I'm not sure why not. Anyways, 1:30 to go. 54-45. St. Mary's leads by 9. Jack Barta with the ball. St. Mary's still in control, but they've got to take better care of the ball. They've been, I've got to give credit to the defense for Kellogg. They've really given the Lumberjacks a lot of trouble late. JJ to Barta. Barta has the ball. He's working left side, trying to get a trap. They get it out to Year out. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Jack's going to drive. He's going to shoot. He's going to be fouled. Short corner jumper from Jack Barta misses. The foul goes against Ty Cheney, his 4th. It'll send Brock Barta back to the free throw line, or Jack Barta back to the free throw line. First free throw's good. It's been a really bad 4th quarter for the Lumberjacks, to be honest. Cheney comes out, as does Baker. Second free throw from Barta on the way. Oh, that one's going to rattle home. Jack Barta with 14 on the night. Minute left. And a timeout taken by Coach Martin. It's a full timeout. 56-45, St. Mary's with the lead. We'll be back.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benawa, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up copies today.
And we are back. The timeout taken by the Wildcats with 57 seconds on the clock. I think at this point, there's still anything to happen, but I think it's going to be tough for Kellogg to complete the comeback now. But, man, they put a lot of pressure on St. Mary's in that 4th. Right now, I think it's a 14-5 run or 14-6 run for the Wildcats here in the 4th. Porter Lewis controls for the Wildcats up to the top to McDonald. Wildcats, the problem with them is they've got to kind of rush their attempts and shots. Radley loses the ball going through the lane. They're going to get it up to Barta. Barta, a little stop. Shot is up. It's no good. We're going to get a foul. Or was it a travel? Might have been a travel. Must have been a travel on Barta. Wildcats have it. 38 seconds on the clock. Porter Lewis triggers the 3. It's short. Year out with the rebound. St. Mary's brings it away. Lumberjacks don't even really need to take a shot here. So Year out has it. Year out working. He's going to drive up. Shot is up. It's no good. Coach probably didn't really need him to take that shot. Wildcats rebound. Going to get a 3 on the way by Porter Lewis. That is up and good. Quick 30-second timeout by Kellogg. 56-48. This game's a bit closer than it probably should be, but I will credit the Wildcats to a very good defensive plan in that 4th quarter. That has been where Kellogg has made up all their time against St. Mary's is in that 4th. So St. Mary's, I know they've got a few other games before they play Kellogg in St. Mary's, but Coach Chase is going to have to come up with something to get or deal with this defensive pressure of Kellogg. Seven seconds on the clock. Into Jack. Over to Year Out. Year Out drills through, and we're going to get a foul. Fourth on Lewis. Year Out to the free throw line. Lumberjacks have led by as much as 19. Back of the iron, no good for the first free throw from JJ. Second free throw on the way for Year Out. He missed that one too. Rebound to the Wildcats. I just think he didn't really, I don't know if he just didn't care to make that one or not, just getting the game over with. And that's how the Lumberjacks improved to 3-0 in league play with a 56-48 hard-fought battle against the Wildcats, and that was a tough game. We'll take a quick break and come back and give you some stats.
Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, is a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports. Country Meats offers retail meats as well as custom processing of your farm-raised animals. Country Meats has a retail shop in Harrison currently open on Saturdays, or stop by their main shop at 18500 South Lane Road in Cataldo. Check out Country Meats' website, countrymeatsid.com, and follow them on Facebook for updates on hours and special offers. That's Country Meats, formerly Scheffelmeyer's, also proud supporters of the Benoit County Fair. When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, "Go Lumberjack!" If you know which side of a saw cuts wood, and if you can hammer a nail, you can do it yourself. Carpentry, construction, finishing, or framing, around here, you've got it made. You've got 10th Street Lumber. At 10th Street Lumber, we have the answers to your building and repair project questions. Every day, 10th Street Lumber helps homeowners get quality results. For lumber, block, power tools, fixtures, everything you need for a professional job. Don't pick up a nail until you shop 10th Street Lumber. 10th Street Lumber on the corner of 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary. Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. Fall is coming and, of course, cold weather. Now's the time to stock up on a few things. Triple X Feeds has magnetic wood pellets in stock, and it's never too early to be ready for the cold weather. Triple X Feeds also has alfalfa in stock as well as straw. And if you have some four-legged woodland friends that look a little hungry, Triple X Feeds can keep you loaded up on deer feed and deer blocks. Don't wait until the last minute. Stop by Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's today.
And we are back. St. Mary's with the league win over the Kellogg Wildcats. And, man, what a tough game there in the later parts of it. Take a look at the team statistics. 2-point shooting, St. Mary's 50%, Kellogg 44%. 3-point shooting, St. Mary's 35%, Kellogg 31%. Field goal percentage, 44% for the Lumberjacks, 39% for Kellogg. Free throw line, 60% for St. Mary's, and 54% for the Wildcats. Rebounds, let's see, St. Mary's with 30, Kellogg with 21. Assists, St. Mary's with 9, Kellogg with 7. Steals, St. Mary's had 9, Kellogg had 5. The Lumberjacks were forced into 20 turnovers tonight, especially late in the game when Kellogg was just coming after the Lumberjacks defensively and giving St. Mary's all they could handle. Kellogg only had 14 turnovers, and the Wildcats scored 15 points off of St. Mary's turnovers, while St. Mary's only scored 6 points off of Wildcat turnovers, and those 6 points were in the first half. St. Mary's did not get any points off of Wildcat turnovers in the second half. So another stat that is interesting to see, to say, you know. Bench points, St. Mary's only ends up with, I believe, 2 points off the bench. Kellogg ends up with 7. And then let's take a look at individual numbers. We had for Kellogg, Drayden Taylor finished with 13, 8 points for Porter Lewis, 8 points for Ty Cheney, 7 points for Radley McDonald, 3 points for Brody Robinson, 3 points off the bench for Caden Hunterlaw, and 4 points off the bench for Evan Vendasius. For the Lumberjacks, year out, finishes with 26, ties how many points he had against Potlatch. Jack Barta finishes the night with 14, pretty good night for him. 5 points apiece for Gustav and Harold, 4 points for Landon Ribrick, 2 points for Brock Barta. And again, we got 2 guys that scored pretty good, but we still need to see a little bit more balance there as far as that. You can't necessarily rely on year out to have 26 every night. And obviously you can't rely on Jack to have 14 every night, but he does pretty good. So needed to see, would have been nice to see Gustav with about 9 or 10 as well, or somebody. Still a solid night for those guys. Rebounds, year out had 7 on the night, 5 rebounds for Landon Ribrick, 9 rebounds for Isaiah Gustav. Jack Barta had 2 rebounds. Jack had 3 assists and 4 steals. He led the team with steals and assists on the evening. So I think that's about it as far as our numbers are concerned here. So we'll go ahead and give you our Talk About It player of the game. And for tonight, even though JJ had 26 points, Jack had a pretty good solid night all around, as JJ had 1 assist and 1 steal. So we're going to go with Jack Barta for the player of the game. And Jack Barta with 14 points. 3 assists and 4 steals, and a couple of rebounds to go along with that as well. So the Talk About It player of the game goes to Jack Barta tonight. So the Lumberjacks improved to 6-5 on the season, 2-3 on the road, 3-0 in league play. And next up for the Lumberjacks, I think I said that on the 21st, I think, is their next home game, and that will be taking on another big one, the Priest River Spartans, to see who's going to be taking top dog, at least in this part of the season, for league play. St. Mary still has to play everybody else in League one more time, including Priest River twice. So Priest River is going to be a handful as well for Lumberjacks. Luckily, they get them at home. But once again, St. Mary's with the win tonight in a tough game, 56-48 over Kellogg. And again, Jack Barta with the Talk About It player of the game tonight. So that's going to do it here for us from Andrews Gymnasium in Kellogg. Have a great evening.
You've been listening to another production of Lumberjack Sports on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's, your Lumberjack Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We also want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Until next time, same as always, go Lumberjack!